Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Night Talk. We're so glad to have you join us, and it's going to be an inspirational talk tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about
The sign of the times.
the sign of the times. And everybody should know something about the sign of the times because we live in it every single day. There's something happening. There's something going on every single day. And I'm so glad you guys are joining us tonight. It's going to be a good inspirational talk. We have some things to point out, to tell you about. And I'm just glad you guys are on here. And he's getting ready. And he always telling me that it's time to get ready. He needs to be ready. Yes, when it's time, he needs to be ready. Put those lights up.
That's the fun.
And here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
It's 8 o'clock night time, it's the right time.
Yep.
The only sound is fancy putting it down. I'm walking the walk, keeping it hard like asphalt. Night talk connected to the streets like the sidewalk. Night talk.
Yeah.
It's time to blow your mind. It's night talk.
Yeah.
It's one of a kind. It's night talk. Conversation for your elevation.
Night
talk.
talk.
Spreading facts throughout the nation.
Yep.
It's night talk. It's one of a kind. It's night talk. Time to blow your mind. It's night talk. Conversation for your elevation. Night talk. Spreading facts throughout the nation.
Woo.
I'm rocking on the mic with a gap to smile.
Yep.
I like to do it every once in a while.
Yep. Hey, it's night talk.
Night talk.
Come on, it's
Fancy, you ready to start the show?
yep. Let's get started, guys. Hey. Hello, Layla, Janice, hello. And the Grimmies, or what? Hello. Hello. I can't hardly see that, but hello.
Okay. Tell them.
We're going to talk about the times that's going on now in the world.
These days.
These days, as of today. We're speaking of everything that's going on around you, your daily life, what happens every day. We're going to speak of that today.
Yeah, we're going to speak biblically. We're going to speak spiritually. We're going to speak metaphysically. We're going to speak about all of it.
Okay? We're going to speak about everything.
Yeah.
And we're not going to hold you long, but we're
Yeah.
going to talk about all these things that's going on around us. And
Yeah, because the world ain't good right now.
it's not.
It's difficult times
Speak
ahead.
up.
Difficult times ahead. And we're going to start out from 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 9. And it says, don't be naive. There are difficult times ahead as the end approaches. People are going to be self-absorbed, money hungry, self-promoting, stuck up, profane, contemptuous of their parents. That's a good one right there.
Yes.
Yeah, you see that every day.
Every
Crude, coarse, dog-eat-dog, unbending, slanderers, impulsively wild, savage, cynical, treacherous, ruthless, bloated windbags, addicted to lust and allergic to God. What? They'll make a show of religion, but behind the scenes, they're animals. Stay clear of these people.
Okay.
Stay clear. We done tell y'all to watch yourself. And then it goes on to say, these kind of people who smooth talk themselves into homes of unstable and needy women and take advantage of them. Women who, depressed by the sinfulness, take up with every new fad that calls itself truth.
Yes.
Every new fad, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, that's what they're talking about.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's really what they're talking about. But so, and we just here to let you know that all these things are happening around us right now, but we just here to know that I'm just letting you know that first, God is in you.
Yeah.
It says Philippians 2 and 13 says, God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases him. God is working in you.
Okay.
Christ is in you. That's Corinthians 13 and 5. Even NDRE had a song called I See the God in You. The world would be a better place if we saw the God in each other. We wouldn't be having all these problems that we have right now. And First Corinthians 16 and 17, it says the church is in you. It says, you realize, don't you, that you are the temple, the temple of God. You are the temple of God. And so basically what we're saying is, seeing that everything is in you, we're going to be speaking about, we're going to speak about that today. We're going to speak about what's going on in you, what's going on inside of you. You know, because really, that's your flesh, this is your outward. But your inward, what's inside of you, that's what really counts. You know, and so basically another word for your inward and what's going on inside of you is esoteric. And they call it esoteric power. It's a users possess an internal personal force of esoteric and supernatural nature that lies dormant within them and has ultimately acts of the core of their otherworldly powers that by its unique and esoteric nature can endow supernatural abilities with only their skilled personal power level. That means the God in you. If you tap into your holy power, your God power, you can do marvelous, miraculous, and wonderful things. You just got to tap into it. And so usually when you hear people speak to you spiritually, by religion, or even metaphysically, a lot of times they just speak to your external. They just speak to the outward you. They don't speak from inside of them, or they don't even speak into you. They speak external, which is another word for that is exoteric. It's the internal workings of existence that is seen and pertain to what is seen in the world. So basically, you're supposed to live in the world and not be of the world. Yeah. So basically, we're speaking metaphysically. And metaphysics is a study of reality and existence that's asking what is being, what first causes, and what is change. It studies what we are and what our purpose is, seeking knowledge about everything from the nature of the entire universe to that of the human mind. God power. The God in you.
The God in you.
God is everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so today we want to speak to you about living in these days. We live in a time of confusion and wicked ways.
Yes.
Like Prince said, we're living in sign of the times. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
But if you look inside, you will find glory divine. The Bible tells us that in these days there will be wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes, famines, pestilence, and much, much more. We see it in Gaza. We see it in Ukraine. We see our world going insane. Isn't that a sin and a shame? No faith, no values, just greed and death. Find out who you are. Find out who you are and get some knowledge yourself. They treat our world like straight garbage. That's why our people perish from a lack of knowledge.
Yeah, true.
But have no fear, the Lord thy God is here. Near, my God, to thee a change is near. Life is a challenge. It is easy to become discouraged. So don't live in fear. Let your life flourish.
Yes.
We are called to be beacons of hope. When people show you who they are, believe them. That's a Maya Angelou quote. Remember that. The world can be dark, so let's stay on point. Live your best life because life is too short. So let's blow the whistle and sound the alarm that no more babies will be injured, killed, or harmed. Let's protect the babies. Let's protect the children. If you're not going to do anything else, protect the babies and protect the children.
They need that.
Marvin Gaye sang about it. He said, save the children.
Yeah.
Let's save the babies. So how should we live in these days? First things first, we need to depart from our wicked ways.
Exactly.
Second, we must be faithful, not be swayed by the land of the lost. We must stand firm in our faith no matter what the cost. Third, we must be loving, kind to our neighbors. So he that findeth a wife like I did, finds the good thing, and you obtaineth favor.
Hallelujah.
You listen there, fellas? Get your favor.
Young man, older man.
Get your favor. So Lord, 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 you been good
to me.
You've been so good.
He's been good. Hallelujah.
Save my soul from sin and shame.
Yes, he's been
all right
good.
Now, all right now. So Lord, you've been so good. You told us what your holy power is.
Yes.
What it represents. God's holy power is merely energy, vibrations, dark matter condensed to a slower vibration. We are all one, like Frankie Beverly May said. We are one.
Yes.
We are one consciousness, experiencing itself subjectively. There is no such thing as death, and life is just a dream.
Exactly.
And you are the imagination of yourself, because you are a spiritual being having a human experience, not a human being having a spiritual experience.
Exactly.
You are a spiritual being first.
That's right.
Was that deep, Fancy?
That was, yep. Yep. That was deep.
That was deep. Like, we're not going to hold y'all long tonight, but we just want people to recognize what's going on in the world
That's right
now. Pay attention.
Because if you see something, say something.
Look at you. The signs are all around you. The signs are all around you. So stay prayed up, stay faithful.
Exactly.
Put God first.
Put him first.
Yeah, and you'll be able to do tremendous things.
You don't have to worry.
I'm going to let Fancy speak. Here come the heat now. Here come the heat. See, Fancy, I want Fancy to speak about what she did in the courtroom the other day. She brought justice, right?
Yes, I did.
She brought faith. She brought hope. She brought a lot of joy. She brought a lot of everything to a lot of people. She brought a lot of hope to a lot of people, and she was an inspiration to a lot of people from the words that she said.
Yes.
So I want her to talk about this is an inspiration to everybody, and I want y'all to hear what she did the other day.
I went to court for my daughter, Shaniqua, and I stood up for her. She's no longer with us, so she couldn't speak. Her daughter was hurting inside. She said what she had to say. Sharon, that's her stepmom, she got up and said what she had to say. And it was only 3 of us speaking. And I said what I had to say. I said it from the inside, from my inner heart. So people feel that when you are real and true, they feel it. So I told them, both sides, her family over here on the left side, Shaniqua's family over here on the right side. So I told them, we can go out, we can fight right now. Y'all mad at each other, you're so mad you want to fight. But if you fight, that's not going to stop her from going to prison. Dee Dee is still going to prison. And that's not going to bring Shaniqua back. So what is it all for? What are you doing that for? Y'all are too old for that kind of mess. It's time, I'm just going to say it, black people, it's time for us to stand up and come together and stop being jealous of each other.
That's right.
Stop fighting each other.
That's right.
Stop hating on each other.
That's right.
When are we going to learn that we need each other? We got to come together. Because if we had stood together, Shaniqua would still be here. Dee Dee wouldn't be sitting there. And Dee Dee, you should have called your mama that night. That's when you pick up the phone and you call your mama. You can't get your mama, call your daddy. Call somebody that love you and tell them, hey, I'm finna roll up. I'm finna do something I don't want to do. Can y'all help me? Can somebody please help me? I don't know what to do. I'm so mad. I'm so angry. But you decided to play the judge. You decided to be God.
That's right.
The jury, the cops, you decided to be everybody, the lawyers. You took that in your hand. And when you decided to be God, the devil was there, but you decided to be God. You took her life over a fight. The same thing everybody in here want to do right now. And you're going to end up right where she's sitting today. It's time to put all that kind of mess aside. We getting too old for this.
That's right.
Everybody out here in YouTube world, you're too old for that. The jealousy thing needs to go all the way out the door.
That's right. It needs to stop.
It needs to stop, women and men. We so jealous of each other. We're so scared that she gonna get something more than I get.
That's right.
Or he gonna make it before I make it. Instead of going to her and saying, you go, girl. I am so proud of you. You did that. You keep going. And I'ma still praise you and back you because you're doing the right thing. But we just so jealous. You was jealous of her.
That's right.
Because she was beautiful. She was sweet. And I ain't saying she was perfect. She had her faults too. But she had a good heart. And you were so jealous of her. And it was all over one man. And can you tell me right now, where is he at today?
He wasn't there.
Where is he at? Is he over here? Is he sitting over there? Is he here for you? And he wasn't never there for her. He used both of y'all. He didn't want neither one of y'all. You did what he wanted, and now Shaniqua is gone. Yeah. And now you going to the pen. You going away from your daughter. Your daughter, she loved Shaniqua.
25 years.
Yes, she loved her. And now you finna go and gotta serve half of that. You gotta serve half of that before you even come up for parole. What was it all for? You took a rose from us off a bush that would never ever bloom again.
That's right.
You took that away from us. We have to go to a grave and stand at the grave and talk to Shaniqua. But your mama, she can call you or you can call her. She can see you. Y'all can have a conversation. You can see your child again. But we'll never get to see Shaniqua again. You took her from everybody over there on the right side. She got siblings. She got a family. She got children. Her son is in the hospital right now. Right now, he in the hospital paralyzed.
Paralyzed from that same type of mess.
From the same type of mess. When are we going to learn? And he needs his mother. She got grandkids she ain't never seen before. She got a daughter that came to my apartment one day just screaming and crying. And I say, what's wrong, Tiara, baby? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? She said, I want my mama, Gigi. I want my mama. I need my mama. I can't do nothing for her. Only thing I can do is hold her and tell her, baby, it's going to be okay. I got her some tissue. I took the baby from her. I said, you scaring the baby. You just take care of him, Gigi. Please, I can't do it. She wanted her mother. And she going to forever feel like that. But you got your mama over a fight.
Yeah.
You had a fight. You had no reason to play God. And now you go in the pen. And when you get there, it's going to be women just like you. They waiting on you to come. They waiting on you to come. What you need to do right now before you go to that pen, you need to ask God for your forgiveness, and you need to repent, and you need to get on your knees, and you need to pray, and you need to change your life. And everybody in here that want to fight and got a battle, you need to change your life.
That's right.
Because God tells us the battle ain't none of ours, it's His. It ain't none of yours. You've done His job.
Yeah.
How do you think He feel right now? You done murdered His child, took her away from everybody, just took her life. How do you feel today?
Yeah.
You shouldn't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that. But you know what? Hey, I feel sorry for you. Forgiveness is there, but I feel sorry for what you did. And your mom, let me tell you about your mother. She's shame of you. She ain't shame of you, but she's shame of your actions and what you did. And then her mama said something. And the judge said he was going to put her out of there if she said one more thing. She said something to me. See how we are as black people? You see how we are? I can't defend my daughter that I ain't gonna never see her again. And I also said this, her mother, God is so good. Her mother, she had Alzheimer's. He gave that to her. He gave that to her. So she wouldn't have to go through the pain and the anger and go through that against you. God took that from her. She was walking around at the graveyard at the funeral. And she came to me and she said, they say I got a daughter. They say that's my baby. I didn't know I had a daughter. They say that's my baby. I got a little girl. I didn't even know that. That's how God works. He took that away from her so she wouldn't feel the pain that her dad feel right now. her brothers. Every time I see my son, I see the hurt in his eyes. And I have crying days too. Because I miss her. I ain't gonna never get no Mother's Day call no more, no birthday calls no more. And just a call saying, Mama, tell Sean to give me $20. He won't give me that $20. He know he got $20. Mama, can you? Never hear again. But they can hear from you. They can hear from you. But you know what? It ain't over until he says over. So this judge here, she sentenced you, but you got a higher God than that to answer to. And I'd rather take what she give me any day than take what he got for you. You better change your life. Change your life. Look what you did to her. You took her life and you got her blood on your hands for the rest of your life. That ain't never gonna leave from up here. You always gonna have that. I don't care how you pray, what you do, God will help you, but that memory back there is gonna always be there. And you believe that.
Yeah.
You believe that. And that is so, so sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
So you see, Fancy spoke from my heart. That's her God power.
Yeah.
That's her holy power. And the reason why it touched so many people, because she spoke from the inside.
And the heart.
The heart. You know, and so everybody needs to think about that. Keep it 100. Keep it real.
Keep it real.
Yeah, quit doing all this old dumb stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for the fakeness, the disliking, pretending to be my friend. When you pretend to be somebody's friend, don't you know that friend know you ain't their friend? Don't you know they know that they ain't? Because my mama used to say all the time, oh, she wasn't my friend, I was her friend. Oh, she was never my friend, I was her friend. And it's a lot of that today.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to be a friend to another woman without thinking she wants your husband or she coming around to look at your man. I have my own man. I don't want your man.
Yeah, look at
I don't want that.
If they trying to be friendly with you, find out one thing first. Are they friendly?
Exactly.
And
No,
9 times out of 10,
they're not friendly.
They not.
They got ugly things to say. They won't listen. You can't even talk. They talk over you. That goes on every day.
Look, friend, just like a marriage has things.
That's right.
That we have to, exchange
Work on
and work on
and
all that. Just same thing with friendship.
Same thing with a friendship. And nowadays, women, a lot of us, we just not friends. We don't even know how to be friends to the ones supposed to love us.
They call them frenemies.
Yes, we don't even know how to respect the man that love us. So how do you expect to be a friend to somebody?
Some rapper said the other day that if a man tried to holler at her at the grocery store, he need to buy her groceries.
Yes, he needs to pay for her groceries.
Yeah, Willie, it was on Willie D today.
Yeah, and that's sad.
Dumb.
It's dumb. It don't make sense.
It don't even make
Us
sense.
as women, we want men to have something, what they gonna bring to the table. What can he do for me? But you need to stop and ask, what can you do for him? What can you do for him? Really? Ask yourself that. What can I do for him? I know I can do other things, but really, what am I bringing to the table?
And them other things you're doing, who can't do that?
That's right.
That's easy.
It's easy, but I'm just saying, don't be so eager to just take, and not give.
That's right.
He like nice presents. He like clothes. He like shoes. Yeah, he like a new wallet sometime. He like a nice conversation with respect sometime. He just don't want no woman always cussing at him, yelling at him, and then he's paying the light, water, gas, the house note, the car notes, the car insurance, and you ain't doing nothing. But this, pop, and you made me say, you did this and you did that. That's what women do to their man. And then you wonder why he's over here at Gloria's house. You find out he been going over to Gloria's. Gloria ain't fussing with him. Gloria, when he walks in the door, hey baby, how you doing? How was your day? You hungry? You want something to eat? I could. And her house is clean. So think about that. And everybody ain't your friend. They not your friend. Because some people just want you to feel bad and they treat you bad.
Yeah, don't ignore the signs.
Don't ignore the signs.
We living in the signs.
We living in the signs. We are.
We got difficult times ahead.
Thank you.
And so you need to get prepared. You need to get your house in order.
Get your house in order and get yourself together.
Get yourself together. That's
It is
right.
time.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay, it's about time.
Yeah, but thank y'all for
Thank
listening
y'all for
to us.
joining us on Night Talk.
Yeah, we just wanted to give y'all a little something tonight,
Yeah.
a little something different. You know, just give y'all a little something maybe you've heard before, maybe you hadn't heard before. We just want to do a little something different tonight. But we thank y'all for watching us tonight.
Yes.
But we're gonna give some shout outs out right now.
Yes.
Who on there, baby?
We got Layla Poo Poo.
Lady Poo Poo in the house.
We got the 3 Grammys, I guess Grammys.
The 3 Grammys.
Yes, and we got Janice.
Janice in the house.
Yes, and that's all I see. And everybody else on here, holla out for everybody else that came on here.
Special shout out to everybody on Night Talk.
And push that like.
Here we go.
Yes. Hey.
Ho, ho,
Hey.
ho,
Yep, yep, yep,
ho. Yep.
yep.
Night Talk.
That's what it is.
It's 8 o'clock, nighttime is the right time.
Yeah.
The only sound is fancy putting it down. I'm walking the walk, keeping it hard like asphalt. Night Talk connected to the streets like the sidewalk.
Yes.
Night Talk.
Woo,
It's
yep.
one of a kind.
Yep.
It's Night Talk.
Yep.
It'll blow your mind. It's
It's
Night
Night
Talk.
Talk.
Conversation for your elevation.
Yep.
Night Talk, spread facts throughout the nation.
Yep.
It's all about the family. It's all about the friends.
Yep.
It's all about the ones who've been there to the end.
Yep.
It's all about the good. It's all about the bad.
Yep.
It's all about the cross on the wall. Don't get mad. It's
Night
Night Talk. Time to blow your mind.
Yep.
It's Night Talk. It's one of a kind. It's Night Talk. Conversation
Yep.
for your elevation.
Night
Talk.
Talk.
Spreading facts throughout the nation.
Yep.
Peace.
Later.